much as people hate a woman with an opinion, I had one. And there were a lot of things I wanted to say and I wanted to get out of me.
By the end of 2001, Christina Aguilera was ready to focus on her second album. This time, she wanted to do things her way.
I had the number ones with Genie and with the first record. Amazing, great, got my foot in the door, put me onto the map. But after a while, you can't do what doesn't feel 100% right and what doesn't come from the heart.
She came to me and she said, Ron, I'm going to ask you to do something you're not good at. And I said, well, what's that? And she said, I want you to take your hands off. I want you to let me run.
I wanted to make a record that I could fully, just give my heart out onto, pour it out just emotionally and really feel what I'm singing from the heart as true experiences that I've lived through and what I feel I need to get out there.
That's what artistry's about. It's about taking those risks, and it's about communicating and creating that bond with the audience, and that means being vulnerable and being honest.
Everyone in the industry, including the record company, embraced that and realized what she was doing and how she was really growing into a mature artist, and everybody sort of got out of her way and went with her instincts.
Aguilera also got a fresh start in her personal life. After a breakup with her first love, George Santos, Christina met someone new, a producer in the business.
The one great thing it did was helped her get past George and know that there's other people out there, and so that was a good thing, a very good thing.
Okay, text rolling. So give us a cue.
As recording got underway, Christina also ran into songwriter Linda Perry.
I saw Christina in a bar, and I walked up to her and I said, so I heard you're working on an album, are you still working on it? And she's like, yeah. And I said, you really need to get in touch with your dark side and your depression. She looked at me like I was cuckoo.
I am dark.
I said, you should use your depression. She's like, I'm not depressed. I'm like, good, you are.
Little did I know.
Literally a week later, I got a call from her people because she wanted to get together with me and see what we could do.
I really love to experiment with different types of fields, and Linda's just so versatile with everything that she does.
When Christina and I got together for the very first time, she was like, will you play me something? Like, will you sing me something? So I had just finished up Beautiful. So I sat down at the piano and I started playing the song. By the end of the song, she just says, will you demo that song down and write the lyrics out for me? And I'm all, why? And she's all, because I want that for my album.
My heart just, felt something for it immediately, and I knew that this would be an anthem song for everybody to be able to relate to in a way.
And I said, oh, no. I kind of freaked out about it because I wasn't ready to give that song up. But I wrote out the lyrics for her, and I played the piano, and she sat in front of the microphone. She starts singing the song, and with the lyrics in her hand, and I got chills, goosebumps. I knew right then and there that the song was hers.
As the collaboration continued, Aguilera opened up about her past.
Christina shared a lot about her mother, about her father, and the abuse that she felt. She had a lot of abandonment issues.
Christine definitely feels safe with Linda. Like she trusts Linda completely.
Perry helped Christina write a song called I'm Okay about her father.
Linda had sort of coached me through it in opening myself up to being that vulnerable, which can be very powerful, being vulnerable.
Christina was having a hard time with the song. She was in the booth and she started crying, and I was like, go put a microphone in there right now. Lower the microphone, because she was laying on the floor. So my guy goes on there and lowers the microphone, and I'm like, okay, just sing.
I cried through it. You can actually hear me crying on the record, but it was so sincere and real to open up like that on a record that I kept it.
Writing that song for her was a really big, step towards letting go.
I'm Okay was definitely the first time that I'd opened up on record about growing up with the past that I did and sort of experiencing and witnessing abuse in my household. So it was a real breakthrough for me.
Aguilera sent the finished track to her family.
My sister's reaction was really, it was really special to me. I could sense the fact that she was really proud of me, and to get that from your sister, someone that you really respect, which I really respect and love my sister to death. You know, that was a truly great, amazing reaction from her.
Oh my God, I just cried and cried and cried, but in a good way. I just was so proud of her, so grateful for you, because she was trying to heal herself and didn't realize it healed me too.
But for 21-year-old Aguilera, some wounds were still fresh. As the strip sessions continued, Christina saw her new relationship fall apart.
It was dramatic and emotional, and she was really, really hurt in this situation, to the point where during a recording session, she just crumpled on the ground just from, crying and emotional about the situation. And I mean, here she is trying to record her second album, and she's dealing with this heartbreak, and that's hard.
It was a very, very, very difficult time for her. And obviously, as her friend, it was very hard for me to see her go through that heartache.
It's a little bit of torture to watch someone go through those moments, and all you can do is just not break down with them, just try to be strong, and again, try to help them find the path, find their way through.
When relationships break up, you feel like you're gonna die. But if you hang in there and just take one step at a time, even if all you can do is focus on the carpet in front of you as you take each step, really quickly what you learn is, it's okay. I'm gonna survive this.
She'd just broken up with her first love. She met someone else who wasn't worthy. She had changed her management and left her old manager behind. And I think what she took through with it was that she could get through it. Just like her mom could get through getting her kids out of this horrendous thing when she was younger, Christina also could get through it.
She's really managed to pull through and be like, I'm not going to let people drag me down through this. I'm going to figure out my own way, and I'm going to stay strong.
I always want to make sure that I have that hunger and to be a sponge, to absorb everything around me and grow as a person internally.
In the fall of 2002, Christina Aguilera wrapped production on her second album. She was also looking to bounce back from a broken heart.
I kind of went through a little breakdown where I had to I really put up some walls and guards around myself. It was a really hard time for me.
I think we all hit those little moments, where life stacks up on you and it's just too much to bear.
There was somebody that was there for her during this time that she really confided in and became close friends with. And his name was Jordan Bratman.
I was there the day they met. We went to Atlanta, Georgia to work with a producer down there, and Jordan was working in the studio. And all I can say is that my belief is that he loved her from the second he met her.
She's just a really special person. I just knew that she was the right person for me. It's just a feeling in my heart. I don't know how to explain it otherwise.
We just hit it off, and we're immediate best friends.
They spent hours on the phone, and he was comforting her and just being a friend to her. I think we all realized that it was headed somewhere else. She kind of lit up when she talked about Jordan.
The chemistry between the two of them was just unbelievable. I mean, you saw it every day you were around them.
She kept saying, Mom, he's so sweet. He's so sweet.
He started coming around more often, and eventually that became the relationship that would more than make up for all of the pain that she had been through in the past.
Jordy was just the first man that came along that, it was like check, 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 check. It was just, it was just, my heart took over.